Hello everybody, it's me, Sports Talk Guy. And I got glasses, but I don't need them for doing this. Anyways, today we're going to talk about DeSean Jackson to the Redskins. But first, to clarify, I haven't been uploading it a bit. I recorded a few videos last week, but there was just something, I just kind of wanted to wait to upload them so I could get more videos, and I didn't have time to record. And now I'm getting time. So some of these videos, I guess the videos, most of them, I think there's 5, and I'm gonna upload this video first, so everything is understood, and then these videos next. It's mostly gonna be kind of irrelevant stuff, but after that, it'll get back on track. And the video coming after this, we're gonna talk about Champ Bailey, which will come at the end of all the videos in the middle that I recorded previously. But this first, and if you notice. Let me just lower the camera a bit. This is different, and that's different. Well, this isn't different. This has always been in my room, just in a different spot. If you notice, this was also where this used to be. And if you'd also notice that this is here, DeSean Jackson's gone. Yeah. So, he's off my wall, but I got this. This is my wall of tickets. They're all. I have many more tickets. But all these tickets are important. Like right here, this is the 2010 AAA Home Run Derby. Whoops. Up there, the blue one is the AAA. Hang on, let me get my finger on it. AAA All-Star Game. And then the rest of some of these have like a lot of importance. Like this one right here that my finger's on. That one is my first ever NHL hockey game. And up there at the top is my first ever Eagles game. And right there, between the two Eagles tickets, is my first ever college football game. So yeah, all those tickets have importance. I'm not going to go through each one, but that's why it's new. And then this used to be over in that direction, but I went to the Flyers game last Sunday, and this will actually be uploaded a week after because tomorrow will be Sunday. Excuse me. And it was Fan Appreciation Day, so I got a poster for it, and then I moved this here and put that poster in its place, and everything's good. Anyways, on to DeSean Jackson becoming a Redskin. DeSean Jackson signed a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Redskins with $16 million of it guaranteed. He will now be number 11 because Robert Griffin is number 10, and Robert Griffin's not going to change his number as being, I guess, one of the most known QBs in the world in terms of people that watch football, because I know the whole world doesn't really watch football, mostly North America. But besides from that, let's talk about DeSean Jackson. Well, first let's talk about what he's going to bring to the Redskins and the positive impact he could be, and I use that very loosely. DeSean Jackson is, in my opinion, the best of the fast receivers in the game. All the receivers that base their game around speed, he's the best of them. He definitely proved it this year by having about 1,300 yards and about 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns. His teammate Pierre Garçon had a few more yards than he did, but on about 50 more catches. So DeSean Jackson's making a lot of plays to get him a lot of yards. He's getting a lot of yards after the catch, or he's catching the ball very deep and maybe getting tackled immediately. So that's what he's going to bring. And now let's talk about, what's recently been surrounding DeSean Jackson. DeSean Jackson, it's been reported that he's been gang affiliated with the Crips, and that you could see photos of him throwing up gang signs. And he had an interview a few days ago on ESPN. They asked him about it. They asked him, do you have friends in gangs? He said, yes. Do you affiliate with them? He said, no. I don't think DeSean Jackson's gang affiliated. I really don't think he's about the gang life, but it's definitely known that he has friends in gangs, but I feel like that's all irrelevant. But what got him kicked off the team, really, is what I saw on Bleacher Report. I read an article. DeSean Jackson and Chip Kelly didn't get along. And, I mean, it's very common for a player not get along with his coach for many reasons. But what DeSean Jackson did was he cursed out Chip Kelly sometime in the locker room somewhere. I don't know where. They didn't say when it was, where it was, how it happened, but he cursed him out. You don't do that to your head coach. You don't curse out your head coach. And on top of it, a lot of Eagles players do not like DeSean Jackson. A lot of teammates, and you can't have that. He was a poison to the locker room. He definitely didn't make it a good environment. And Jeremy Maclin even said he wouldn't have signed the 1-year deal to come back to Philly if DeSean Jackson was staying. So it's very interesting. So the Jeremy Maclin deal basically screamed the beginning of the end for DeSean Jackson in Philly. Personally, and it's going to sound totally biased, it's fine. You can absolutely think that. I think DeSean Jackson is going to bust. I think he's going to be a poison to the Redskins locker room. I think he's going to be angry if he doesn't get the ball too much because there's a lot of playmakers on that offense. And I also think Robert Griffin will not do well at all for the rest of his career. I think he's going to bust in the NFL. I think the knee is going to be too much of a problem. I mean, I know last year he came back quickly from an ACL tear, and maybe that was just it, a sophomore slump, but I think it's a little bit worse than that. I don't think he's going to be good. I mean, he still has Alfred Morris and Pierre Garcon and DeSean Jackson, so it's going to be very interesting to see. But I feel like if they start throwing the ball to Pierre Garcon more, running it a lot more, running the read option a lot, where DeSean Jackson's going to see the ball a lot less, he's going to cry and complain like he did with the Eagles the last 2 years until this year when he finally got the ball a lot. So that's just what I think. I don't think DeSean Jackson will be a success. I think the Redskins are going to plummet, and their defense is still weak. As a team, the Redskins, I feel like, aren't more complete than the Eagles. I mean, definitely the draft will complete both those teams more so the Eagles because the Eagles are closer to completion. The Eagles just need that all-star safety, and they're probably going to draft another top receiver, and the receiver depth is probably the best receiver draft class ever. So many big names that are getting taken all the way back to the 3rd round. I'm going to make a mock draft. I think I said this in a previous video, or a video that has yet to get uploaded, that I will be doing a mock draft about right before the draft is. So that'll be in the beginning of May. You'll expect to see that. It's also April now, so happy April. Finally starting to get a lot warmer. But that'll be it. That's all I want to talk about today. I'll see you guys in the next video.